And just like that, we are on the final episode of the Owlhouse. I love the show so much, so it's kind of sad seeing it come to an end. But we have a very long, I think it's like 58 minutes, episode to round off this entire show. So I'm very excited to get into this. Like I said in the last episode, these 3 seasons feel like 3 acts to a movie. So episode 1 was like act 1, episode 2 is like act 2. And if it's following the same thing, this will be act 3, which will finish us off. So I'm very excited. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Yep. Because we left off with the collector being like, I want to play a new game. Papa Titan. Is that King's dad? I was not expecting that. That's cool. Ooh. What a grim title sequence.
How did I get here?
Oh.
What is this? Is this a dream? Wow.
This is like so ominous. I wasn't expecting to start off on such an ominous note. Is she like in a different reality?
Where is everyone?
Oh. She's either dreaming or in another reality.
This is all your doing. You helped Bellows meet the collector. Your actions led to this. You've been the real villain this whole time.
No.
Listen, I don't know what I missed, but I'd never do this. See? I'm sorry, Luce, but I have to take you down.
Okay, this has to be a bad dream.
This isn't a dream. This is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Was it her nightmare? Oh. Okay, so they were all attacked, and now I'm guessing that everyone that was attacked is living in their own nightmare right now. That makes more sense.
Lily? Hootie? King!
And they're all alone, pretty much. This is the person from episode 1. That's crazy. Mm.
If you think you can keep me from my family, you got another thing coming. Don't worry, Edelin. We're all present and accounted for.
Oh, freaking Lilith is looking real evil in this shot.
We gotta find King. No. You'll be staying right there.
I brought you here. I wanted to show you our new collection.
Of skulls of your people.
Recognize your siblings?
You can't even see his eyes anymore.
We saved the best spot for you.
Great. I'm actually most interested in Luce's nightmare right now. Is Willow gonna be out here?
Willow!
Uh-huh.
Willow, I'm so happy to see you. Do you know what's going on? I just saw Amity and... You know, Luce, my life changed after I met you. I finally believed that there was this big, bright future ahead of myself. But that didn't last long, did it?
Wow. Oh, that look was evil.
I added happiness.
Pure hatred.
I have no future now. None of us do.
So at the end of last episode, when she got her talisman, the thing that she wished, the thing that she wanted most was to be accepted, right? And we are getting a direct reflection of that in the beginning of this episode, where nobody is accepting her. Everybody hates her in this nightmare that she's forced to live through. I find that kind of interesting.
Look, everyone. It's good old Luce. And she just might be the biggest hypocrite ever.
Also, I think something about this nightmare as well is that a part of it, or a lot of it, is something that Luce believes herself. You know, she's conjuring a lot of this herself, right? So, where she's living in a nightmare, all these people hate her for different reasons. Luce like believes that stuff. Like Luce feels guilty, you know, that she got to go home but had to bring everyone else with her while they all lost their families, and that's exactly what Gus is bringing up right now. So a lot of this, like Luce actually believes as well.
Gus, no. I swear, we'll get him back. We'll get everyone back. I won't stop till we do.
But part of her believes it.
I've always just followed orders. I never thought about making friends or going to school.
Please, no. I challenge you to a witch's battle.
Wow.
Wait, say that again? I said, I challenge you to a witch's battle.
She said it in the same tone of voice.
Battle? You look like Amity.
You're definitely not.
We all like Amity. But you're not Amity.
Nope. It's a nightmare.
You're not her. None of you
Or
are.
a fake reality the collector
How dare
created.
you? Of course we're us. It's I challenge you to a witch's duel. Not witch's battle.
She broke
Amity,
through.
I know would never misquote the good witch's aura. So come on, attack me. I know what's going on now.
Dang, she's smart.
We've all been collected, including Camila. The
Wait,
collector
wha-
came from the sky.
He's playing games with you, Luce. He's trying to keep you away from King and Ida.
But if you want to save anyone, you have to wake up. How?
Hmm.
About it. What's the first thing you do when you wake up from a bad dream?
You turn on the light.
Oh. Clever. You know, I've just been watching Demon Slayer recently, so like the only, you know, in the recent episodes, like the way to get out of a bad dream is to eat yourself, you know. I don't know why I thought a Disney cartoon would suggest that, but you know, this works too. And bye bye. Cool. Watching and dreaming. Oh, cool thing about the title. I realized this when I forecasted the season, by the way, because every time I start a new season of the show, I forecast the season, make sure all the episodes are in the right order, everything's good to plan. I realized that the episode titles, if you take the first word from every episode title, it says, "Thanks for watching." I think that's really cool. And then some people were pointing out in the comments after I had read it, and I'm like, dude, I saw this when I was forecasting the season. It was so cool. So, yeah, it's pretty neat how the titles all fit together.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Is that gonna wake all of them up? Really? Ooh. So we're gonna get King, Ida, and Luce, the original trio, back together.
Where? Luce? Luce!
Aw.
Hey, buddy.
Is this real? Is that Luce? Are you both really here?
Get over here, you witch.
Usually that's used as an insult.
I want to be their friends. And besides, my powers don't work on King.
Because he's a Titan.
Yeah, because he's a titan.
Bellis didn't know that.
You worked in the castle, Ray Ray. You've seen the big ol' heart. Still beating too. Titans are amazing. When they're full grown, they're more powerful than anyone.
Mmm.
I just had an interesting idea.
Yeah?
No, it wouldn't work.
Oh, shut up.
What would work? Tell me, or I'll hold my breath for a million years.
Wow.
You insist. What if you played with those three yourself? Showed them just how much fun your games are in person. Then perhaps this will be easier than I thought.
Bellis is still alive. That's where you start.
There was what?
We saw Kikimora. She was a lot to deal with.
I can imagine.
Yep.
And my mom decided to. Whoa! How did that happen?
Yeah.
That's a shorter story. Oh, is that your palisman?
A
Hey, all I want to do is hear both of you talk over hot Choco's milk. But first,
Choco's
we gotta
milk.
find a way out of whatever this is.
Run.
I don't get it, King. I really don't get it. I thought you loved playing our games. Why do you choose these itty bitty spiders over me?
Because your game stinks, Squirt.
The spiders
Cool.
are awesome.
Yeah, especially the itty bitty one.
You act like I'm doing something bad, but I'm just having fun.
You are having fun. Nobody else is having fun. That's the difference.
Airing them and controlling them? That's not fun, Collector.
The collector's like a YouTube prankster who harasses and torments people all the time, but they're having fun, so it's okay, right? Tell that to Sam Pepper.
And everyone nearly died from the draining spell.
So, toys break all the time. You just fix them.
But they're not toys.
Do you not understand what death means
Nope.
to mortals? Well, don't worry, because I don't want to scare you anymore.
Yeah, your body's failing him. Oh, he's not being a puppet anymore.
Let me go!
Let's go, Rain. Break out.
Rain's always been annoyingly powerful. Now, I think I'll keep you around a little.
And yeah, you picked his body out of everyone. Who? Oh. Oh, they've all been puppet. Oh. Let's go, Amity. Break out. Pac-Man? Yikes. He's like a little gerbil. You know, actually, I really like this. So they're being used for games, and they're fighting back, obviously, because they don't want to be doing this. But also, in a way, them fighting back is kind of showing the collector what pain is, what failing is, what... I mean, granted, he doesn't really understand the gravity of death, but, like, he's probably going to get irritated with these games because he keeps losing. Oh?
Thank whoever. I think I barfed like 12 times. Want to make it a lucky number 13?
Yeah, if he's upset. Yeah, I'll get that.
Luce, Ida, let her go. If anyone can talk some sense into them, it's Luce.
That's a great point. She has a good human perspective and a pure heart.
Collector, you know this can't last forever. Why? Because you know you'll lose? I just wanted a friend who wouldn't lie to me or trick me.
He was like
So I played,
banished.
and it was great. The baby titans were the cutest, just like King, and they were all so welcoming. But the archivists were scared of their power, so one by one, they disappeared.
The archivist
There
killed the
was
Titans?
one Titan left, and he thought I was the bad guy. He hid his egg from me and trapped me. But I showed all of them, even when those...
Okay, so we knew that King's dad trapped the collector. We already knew that. But I also like that he specified he hid his egg from me. So he hid King, because we know King was just hidden in that temple and was being guarded until Ida went grabbed him. But he was hatched there. But the father, mother, none of them were there. It was just him alone hatching an egg. It's like, how did that even happen? It's because King's dad put him there to hide him from the Collective. That's crazy.
Trapper jerk started acting weird, even when Bellows lied to me. I found King. I found the last Titan, and he's my friend now. King already told me about your adventures. It's different when you can see them.
Oh yeah, she's got her memories, her memory cards, literally.
Tell you our stories.
I said, get out!
Dang.
That's fine. Only one vessel is big enough to do what I need. No.
The Titan? Perhaps? Of course. Until his dying breath, he will throw away his entire body just to get to that heart. Nice. Oh, part of it got in.
Poor Rain. You tried so hard.
Great.
didn't you?
So, his heart still beats, which technically means he's alive. Is the entire Boiling Isles about to come up? That would be crazy. Kinda seems like it. Wow.
Oh my gosh, it worked.
Yeah, free the others. It's go time.
Miss Lilith.
Oh, they all got out.
Ah, where the heck are we?
In a room full of everyone.
Camila! Willow, help me get her down.
Guys, where's Luce?
Putting in work.
Wow, I thought we would just flip through these. So it all started at word.
She's like, I just thought we were just gonna go through the photos, but I guess we're flying around too.
The Owlhouse. Speaking of which, what happened to it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen it in a while.
Mm-hmm. This is when, yeah.
For me,
Aw, dude, it feels so long ago.
things were not great, but I found my way here and I met Owlbird, Moody, and Ida the Owl Lady.
And the King of Demons.
Oh, look at that, still in
This is where we
mint
play a
condition.
game called Grudge Me.
Bull can bite you, and the rules are nonsense, but it's still kind of fun. Nonsense? Huh. Hexside lets you play any magic sport these days. Our game was all we had, and we made the best of it.
Okay, alright.
The star player,
Old lady Ida.
Did you know Lilith was her captain?
Really? Now that's a spin-off I'd watch.
Feeling left out again.
Hi, I'm the collector. Wanna be my Grudge Me buddies?
It's him! Run! Go, 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 go! Ah!
Okay, you can't blame their reaction off his past.
Those who are different.
I loved this episode up here when Ida was training her.
It's really special to me.
It's like so peaceful.
We make a connection with the Isle.
They're gonna see that thing wake up. Mm-hmm.
A baby could do that. Still, I'd never seen an itty-bitty spider do it that way.
She didn't force anyone to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are complex.
That's the thing. You didn't force people to be your friend. You got them to want to be your friend.
And sometimes they just need a little kindness and forgiveness.
they're about to notice something huge. Also, I do like so the collector just brought up, he's like, oh, did the Titan teach you these, runes or whatever? I kind of like the idea that since like his heart's still beating, even though he's like seems very dead, his heart is still beating. I like the idea, since the Titan is the entire Boiling Isles pretty much, that like the night she was up here on the mountain and the snowflakes came down and she could see the symbol for ice in the snowflake and stuff like that. I headcanon is that the Titan wanted to show her that and made that event happen. I think it makes it a lot more special that way, so I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, that eye's about to... He's breathing again, isn't he? Yep. Say bye-bye to the Boiling Isles. Dude, yep. And he has the power of a Titan. That's where the heart is. That's crazy work. Okay, so it seemed like he formed a smaller version of himself. I thought he was going to wake up the entire thing, because that would have been crazy. Do you think... So, the collector said that the only thing that could overpower him was a Titan. So, assuming Bellows has the power of a Titan, now that he's corrupted the heart of one, do you think King has to go stop him? Maybe destroy the heart, killing the Titan? Do you think King has to kill his own father? Because that would be really dark. If he's the only one that has the power to do so. Yep.
I get it now. You just need kindness and forgiveness, huh?
Their faces. He's gonna eat you.
Loose, look! We can all be buddies now!
Oh, this sucks. Because, I mean, Luce is right, but Bellows is like the exception. Bad. Oh, what did she do?
But I thought I was doing the right thing!
You were.
No, you did good, Collector. But this is a little more complicated. Don't worry. I think it missed me.
Oh. We're not killing her. There goes the hat. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
What's happening? Mira, King. Looks like we're gonna be split up again. I feel like I should be used to this feeling by now, but I still don't know what to say.
What just happened? There goes her palisman. That was so
Where'd she go?
abrupt. There, I think that's her. Oh. Oh, this scene is beautiful, dude. I'm choosing to believe that she's not dead. We have to be able to bring her back in some form. But this scene, what it's showing like right now, her pretty much giving up her life At least that's what it looks like physically. I mean, it wasn't on purpose, but her getting struck and turned into all this light that's going and sprinkling down to bring all these people back to life, all these people that are being puppeted with this music. This is like magical. This is beautiful.
What is this?
Including her mom. Look at that.
Loose! Yoo-hoo! You can come out now!
Dude.
Well,
Yeah.
it's okay. She just broke, so I'll fix her.
You can, nope, that's not how, yeah. Look at that. He's finally grasping the idea of death.
Why is it not working? The archivists aren't here. They couldn't have taken her.
Oh, you pissed King
Lady,
off.
you know where Loose is, right?
Back up, kid. I don't think I can control myself right now.
Beast mode Ida and full potential King right now? Dude, okay. I mean, the situation sucks, but this is sick. Oh, it's like the last bit of Loose.
Really gone.
Interesting. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I know what I should have said. I should have thanked them.
This is so sad. What? Is that King's father? Dude. Oh, okay, that's petrifying to look at. That was so beautiful the way that scene played out. Just the way everything happened, Luce giving up her life pretty much, at least her physical form. I think that the main thing that drove it home was the music. The music complemented the scene so well. That was extraordinary. I felt that. It's like, is that him? Nope. King Senior. I love the fit, man.
Titan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Luce the human.
You can't actually be the Titan, right?
He's indeed
You're
Titan.
The Boiling Isles, and that Titan is all...
Dead.
Does that mean
Except the heart.
also...
Don't want to do that. I am both king and queen, best of both things.
Fair enough.
That works fine.
He seems like a chill dude.
This is the space in between. Well,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of places.
I mean, Luce has been here before, so... Yeah, and the Collector resides here a lot, too.
I've been stuck here for quite some time, but at least I can keep an eye on my child. And those who have been
Oh, that's so cool. He's been able to, like, look after him from afar this whole time. That's really cool. I hope King and him get a meet before this episode ends. Also, so this looks like the same place where that, you know, kind of world between worlds is with like the portal door and stuff. It seems like the same place. It kind of looks like the same place. So if it is the same place, it's also interesting that people who aren't like fully dead can reside here, because King's dad said he's been trapped here because he's not actually dead. His heart is still beating, but he's very dead looking. And Luce is here too, and she was almost about to be dead, but he pulled her out because even though her whole body got corrupted and turned into a bunch of light, that one tiny, and all the light looked like he was bringing all the people back, one tiny bit of light flew out and landed here. And that tiny bit is what's keeping Luce still alive. So I think that's interesting.
kind to him.
I'm not so kind. When I saw the Collector fly up to Belos, I hoped with all my heart I would see them blast him away and...
Mm.
Hey, I can relate. I was willing to do anything to keep my kids safe.
Including trapping the Collector.
Person dragged the collector down here for nothing.
Isn't that the same thing? Don't these feelings come from the same place?
Sure.
Assume Belos's goal comes from a genuine place, but that man doesn't care about anything but his need to be the hero in his own delusion.
Yep, he's being corrupted by Belos right now. Yep.
More time left. But Belos will have full control soon.
Sort of gripping a hole in his heart, literally.
What? What can I do?
You've already helped King so much, so let me use my last bit of life to help you.
Aw.
Are you
Sick.
sure you want to give this power to me?
Well, you're the one here, and you seem like a good witch. But I can't give you anything unless you choose to accept it. So the question is, will you choose yourself?
Cool. What power is he giving her?
Now, Belos will be able to control everything, so you have to defeat him fast. And my power won't last forever, so
Ah,
use your time
I see.
wisely.
Oh, but what about...
Ina the Owl Lady, send her my regards. Big fan.
No, King! What about King? Don't you
Yeah,
wanna
your
say
son.
something to him? Oh, he'll love that.
That was cool. I was really hoping King would be able to see his dad, but he was able to relay a message, so I think that's cool. I'm so glad we finally got to see him, though. And we're back.
She's waking up. What's happening? Where's Luce?
Oh, okay. Okay, in the scene where all the light was trickling down here, I assumed it was going to wake everyone up, but everyone still seems to be puppeted, so I guess I was wrong.
What's wrong with my magic?
Can't you tell? You're exhausted. You all are. None of you have gotten rest in days.
But what can we do? We can't leave everyone like this.
Cool. Again, a Titan versus a Titan battle.
Please stop! Run away! Why is it
You don't
even
have
working?
power. Titan's more powerful than you.
I don't want anyone else to go away. I don't want anyone else to go missing. I'm sorry for everything. What is this stuff? Why
Tears.
won't it stop? No, 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 no! Get off of her!
Loose. Last minute save, maybe? Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Look at that. She can actually use real magic now, it looks like. I think? It's hard to see.
Huh? It can't be.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it definitely is. Look at that. I want to see it. Give me the reveal. Not the look I was expecting, but I really dig it. She finally got her wish. She actually is able to be a real witch for once. Who would have ever thought we would make it to this point? Especially since we established so early on that she couldn't actually use magic because she didn't have that sack attached to her heart. Well, here we are now. I guess the power of a Titan overrules even basic reality.
Couldn't keep me away from...
Come on, you had one job. You just needed a good one-liner.
It's Luce, alright?
You gotta move quick. Cool.
Overshot it a little. These powers.
Hey, you just... right where he was standing on the day of Unity. How poetic. cool. Ah, the music. Wow.
Loose on three. One, two.
Oh, the animation got really fluid all of a sudden. Is it just me, or did like the animation quality or like smoothness like step up drastically in the last 10 seconds? Because this is beautiful right now. Sick. Okay, you can definitely tell they spent the most amount of time working on this part of the episode. That's a really good perspective shot. It's just the scale of it. Dude, these shots are so good. The shots with the camera moving, like these tracking shots, are really good. Okay, it is. Dude. Whoa. What a shot. This, I really want to make this my thumbnail, but I know I'll choose something different. But this is a beautiful shot. Like, it's going out of atmosphere. This reminds me of the end of Eternals when like Tiamat had like his hand like out of atmosphere and stuff. Your power's going. You gotta now. It's now or never.
From the Titan's power.
What are you thinking?
Come on, Anita. You know where magic comes from.
From the heart.
Sick. Dude, I love that they're playing the theme during this. Oh.
Luz, you look fluffier. How long was I out for?
A little bit.
Don't have much time. Let's end this.
Finally.
Cool. Go time. Oh, dude, that shot is so good.
You can't defeat me.
Not alone.
Do not underestimate me, Bellas. For I am the Good Witch Luce,
Huh.
child of the human realm, student of the demon realm, and warrior of peace.
Ooh. It's all everything. Dude, the way this is edited is so good. Like everything, just everyone's putting in work and just shot by shot by shot. Ah, this is good. Ooh. Putting the crown back on. That's cool. Look at that. That's so cool.
Luz, I'm free. Thank goodness you saved me from that horrible curse.
You see that little side eye he gave? That little... The sweat? Lying.
Yes,
How are you still alive?
terrible sickness by dark magic, just like your mentor.
Okay, to be fair, you were a horrible person before you even got corrupted. Let's not forget that episode where we traveled back in time. He was horrible even before.
Forced me to do all those horrible things, but now I'm free. Don't just stand there.
I'll get you.
I'll be just as bad, just as conniving, just as evil, and just as unforgivable as those witches. We're human. We're better than this.
You are not human anymore.
Well, we ain't.
Nah. Dang, that is kind of brutal.
Satisfying.
Stomping on his
Like
remains.
claws. Blech.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he only said she would have that power temporarily.
I think it is.
The Titan himself.
Do have tall jeans.
Bye. Yeah, it's gonna... That scream. Okay, that's just these three in the shot. The OGs. And Rain walking towards.
And that's how we
Wow.
saved the Boiling Isles.
Yeah, well, this is probably like... I'm shocked these towns are still standing after how much the Titan ended up moving. I think everything would be destroyed at this point.
Well, as much as we could.
What huh?
We were so relieved to see everyone safely released from the archives. They were spared the worst of it at least.
You have a horn? Steve!
Because of that, everyone got to reunite with their families and loved ones.
What about the mom? You see, she was over there. She was angry. Just get a divorce, man. They were hinting at them being a thing. They might embrace that. I don't know.
And if someone thought they had
Because
no
Hunter
one
doesn't
waiting for them,
have...
they were in for a nice surprise.
I guess he does have... Yeah, okay. I wonder what's gonna happen to the collector. I guess like we taught him better ways, so I guess he'll probably be living among us, probably helping rebuild society and stuff, but I wonder what the general public assumption is going to be about him, because a lot of people are probably going to hate him regardless after what he did. Hey. Okay, honestly, that pig kind of deserves it.
And not everyone was keen to change things.
Cool. Yeah, those masks don't really serve a good message anymore. I thought they were making a nest. Hey, there he is. We never learned how Ida lost her arm, by the way. I mean, I know she loses limbs all the time, but even Luce brought it up in this episode. She's like, oh, that's a shorter story. And that's it. So she just lost it, I guess. Oh no, he's back. Why does he look like that? Why did they make him gorgeous? What what just happened? What was that glamour shot, man? Yeah, I still don't like Hootie. He's gonna let him keep that.
He and I made a pinky promise to keep trying our best.
Nope.
He said he had a lot of growing up to do, so he decided to return to the stars.
Yeah, go back to the people that kicked you out.
No one argued, but I think I heard King whisper, I hope I see you again.
Take revenge on them.
We got our
I'm sorry, I'm ruining the moment.
but I realized something in that moment.
Yeah, this is a happy ending, but I'm starting to realize something too. How is this gonna work? Like, the portal door and stuff's still broken, I think. How do you even get back to the human realm? Is she gonna stay? Is she gonna...
When the Titan had finally passed on, so did the powers of the glyphs. I had learned the Titan's language, but now I had no one to speak it to.
Oh. Yeah, so I guess my headcanon was kind of right. Like when she was on top of that mountain, like, the Titan's showing her the... It's because the Titan was alive the whole time. Now that the Titan's dead, the power is dead. So the glyphs don't work anymore. That's kind of sad. She can't even do magic anymore.
It had helped me find my place when I had known the way. In my heart, I'll never forget it, but a new one was just beginning.
Oh, what a shot. Back in the human realm. Is she moving to the Boiling Isles? Okay, so I guess they figured out a way to just get back and forth to the human realm. I don't really know how. Because, like, the way we got here was using a little bit of Titan's blood. I don't know. Maybe they used King or something. Accepted. Pleasure to wear the Gravesfield. Okay. Wearing scholarship. Wait, is this her grown up? I just realized something. She looks a little different.
Ahí estás tú. ¿Puedes ayudarme a guardar estos maduros? I'll be right there. I can't believe you're already leaving for college.
Oh, yep, she's definitely grown up. It took me a second, but then I just realized that the silhouette we were seeing, she was like a lot bigger.
Remind me, what major did you pick again? Come on, Mama. You know me.
I picked all of them.
Yeah, it's very in character. What do we got here? Ancient glyphs and combos. Man, I don't know why it took me a while to read that. Biohistory, building biology. Wait, what? I don't know. Illumination engineering, courses 101. It's starting to get a little pixelated at the bottom. Dude, she looks sick right now, by the way.
All of them. How was that even possible without you?
Yeah, she got tall.
It's been tough, but me and String Bean figured out our own way of doing things.
I like that she's kept her palisman this whole time. Also, she is all legs. Like, she's like legs up to here.
It'll be nice to finally see everyone again after all this time. Loose.
So what?
Last week. That doesn't count.
Sick.
Finals.
It's time. Go get
Okay, I was just about to ask, because now that we did a time jump and she's literally going off to college and she's in the human realm, she just said that. I'm like, did she choose to stay in the human realm and leave everyone behind? It seems like they found a way where she can jump back between the boiling isles and the human realm, which is the best of both worlds. So, what's up, Owlbert? Oh, yep, they have a new door. Aha, looks like the collector made the door. That is so cool. That is sick. Yeah, so we have a new portal door. Okay, so they didn't use King. Looks like the collector could just conjure one up. Sick. Oh, we got credits. I'm actually going to sit through the credits. I know last time I did, it keeps playing the next episode, but there's no next episode, so. We got Willow. Was that Hunter? Hey, you got a new one. God, they're all so much older now. He's got like 2 more hairs. It's great. She looks awesome. Huh. He got really old. Sick. Ah, removing the sigils. Cool. His head is ginormous. Oh my gosh. I want to see Ida and King. Hey. Dang, she really just full on lost her arm. She has a freaking, like, hook hand now. You know what? I kind of love that they never explained it. It's just kind of funny to me. I like the fit, though. Where is he? Okay, he's not ginormous, but he's definitely grown a little bit.
What's the rush, Fiend? No one's gonna be mad if we're a little late.
Yes, but today is special.
Okay.
Goodbye party? Yeah. That's so cool.
What is this? Well, since you spent your 15th birthday helping us rebuild the Isles,
And 16th. And 17th.
What? Yeah, it probably took years now I think about it. 18th birthday.
they sounded a lot less haunted than our birthdays. Nevertheless, I made sure we followed Camila's instructions perfectly.
Close enough, you know. the effort was there. All right.
Great work, everyone. Muy bueno.
Is it gonna work? Is it just working because he's touching it? Or is...
King's powers are getting stronger.
Yeah, okay, it is just him.
Looks like they're different from his dad's, but hey, you've got a whole new glyph language to try out.
Sick.
Guys, we've got another surprise. The collector was in the area and, well, he wanted to do something special for the
Oh, we're gonna get like a special light show? Yes, we are. It's like fireworks almost. His eyes look red in the shot.
Thank you for everything.
Right back at you, kiddo.
Weirdos,
Weirdos.
Hey.
they're nearly gone. Okay, everyone, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
That. Nope. Pause. Disney Plus, I hate you. Okay, yep, it's over. What a fitting last word. Bye. I adore this show. I really do. I honestly, now that I think about it, I think Loose might be. Hold on. Out of all the shows I've watched, I'm trying to remember everything I watched. I watched a lot. Okay, this is definitely honeymoon period speaking. Definitely recency bias. But I think Luce might be one of, if not my favorite protagonist out of any of the shows I watched on this channel. I just love her character so much. I really like the show too, but I love Luce's character. Honestly, I'm not gonna double down saying that she's my favorite protagonist out of all the shows I watch, because it's probably recency bias, but she's top 3 easily. Like, I love that she had so much time to shine. This episode was brilliant. It really did feel like a third act. And, we got the Collector on our side, because going into season 3, I thought Collector was going to be the main problem, and we were kind of down with Bellows. But no, Bellows was still lurking around, and he was the main villain still. Because we got Collector back on our side to help with Bellows, and King's dad to give Luce the power to kill Bellows, which I thought was awesome. I loved seeing powered up Luce. That was so cool. That was sick. I loved it. Her look too was so cool. Like her normal, I like that she had the witch outfit this entire season, but then like fully embracing that look when she got powers, and then I don't know. I loved her look as when she got all powerful and stuff, but also just doing that in general, giving her the power of the glyphs to, face off against Bellows and actually defeat him, killing him, which also, not coincidentally, but it like killed the Titan too, which killed all the magic. I wasn't expecting that, yeah, but it makes a lot of sense that now the Titan's dead. The runes don't work, but King's getting new runes to work because he's being a new Titan. So it's interesting how that all works, because the Boiling Isles is a Titan within itself, which is why the runes work there, but they didn't work in the human realm, And so, like, when King was writing that new rune, only he could activate it because he's the new Titan who can have that power. So I think that's really interesting, too. But this whole episode was just great from beginning to end. I wasn't bored once. I loved it. That moment Lou sacrificed her, like, life, pretty much, to save the Collector, that was beautiful. I love the way, like, and she started going away, it was, like, really sad. She turned into all that light, and the music during that scene that complemented it so well. Like, it really hit home. Like, that was brilliantly executed. This show has a lot of heart in it. This episode was no exception. This episode had so much heart in it. But this show has a lot of, like, very beautiful or magical or, very encapsulating scenes, moments. And it's usually complemented by the soundtrack, by the music presented in these shows, in those scenes, in these episodes. And this was no exception. That scene where she turned into all that light and the music, it was just so beautifully done. I loved it. It was exceptional. And this show has a lot of moments like that, and I really appreciate it. Like when she was up on that mountain in season 2. Or that's probably season 1, I think. But it's been a while. The show, this is far from the longest, like really far from the longest show I've ever watched. but it was still decently long. It had about 45-ish episodes, I think. So, that's still a decent amount of episodes. But yeah, wonderful. I love this show. I guess I should probably get to the show after I should talk about this episode first. So like I said, the Collector and Bella was saying that was really cool. Seeing Luce actually get powers was sick. And her sacrificing herself, really beautiful moment. Her speaking to King's dad, I thought that was awesome. I wish King got to speak to his dad, but it's fine that he didn't, because that moment was also really cool and served Luce's character very well when he gave her the power, right? Granted, it was only temporary, but it was still super cool when she used it. The fight scenes, like when her and Ida and King and Rain were all working together, when Luce had powers, like the animation was so smooth and so fluid, like really well thought out. I almost feel like the episodes were built around those scenes, they spent a lot of time on those specifically because they were gorgeous to look at. And just the final stand against Bellas was really cool. And then I really like this epilogue section. It was just rebuilding and, building the friendships and stuff, and, everything kind of going off to a good ending, a happy ending. Luce discovering that there's no more magic. And then the time jump. I really wasn't expecting a time jump to her being, I'm assuming 18, going off to college. Because I kind of noticed her silhouette was a little taller, but, I didn't really piece it together until a little bit into it. And I'm like, oh, this is a time jump. But I really like her new look as well. I like that they decided to let her keep that scar on her eyebrow. I think that's really cool. It's kind of like a reminder of everything she kind of went through here. But yeah, it's actually really funny because the shot of her standing in front of her mom, like she's all legs, like her legs are like up to her chest pretty much. She has a really small torso. It's kind of funny. I like her fit though. If Luce has anything, she has a really good sense of style. I must admit. Ow! I just hit my foot. But yeah, this little ending part with the credits showing everyone grown up with the time jump and just seeing how everyone is doing in the boiling house, I think is cool. And that the Collector is able to build a portal door in that house. I think that's really neat. So you can just go back and forth between the dimensions willy-nilly whenever you want. Like, that's actually insane. I'm surprised the government hasn't figured it out yet. That's your main worry. You have to worry about the freaking humans messing it up. But yeah, it was a very beautiful ending, and I don't know, I just really liked it. The show as a whole was fantastic. Like I said, I do wish it went longer. These 3 episodes for season 3, running about 45 minutes to an hour each, give or take. It felt like one big movie. And I've said this multiple times. Episode 1 felt like Act 1, Episode 2 felt like Act 2, and Episode 3 felt like Act 3 and the epilogue. It felt like I just watched one big movie, essentially. Which I really like. It feels like we ended on a movie after the first 2 seasons. The show was supposed to go on longer. Disney decided to cancel it early, although I'm so glad they didn't cancel it. Well, they did cancel it, but I'm glad they let them wrap it up and didn't just cut it, and that's it, right? But there are definitely moments in these 3 episodes where things kind of felt rushed, especially in this episode. Like things seemed to happen really fast in some instances, and it did feel a little bit rushed in places here or there, because it feels like something that probably needed more time and attention, but Disney wouldn't give them the opportunity to do that, unfortunately. But, with what they had to work with, the restrictions and having to wrap the show up really quick, I think they did a good job. Yeah. First 2 seasons were great. First season, I liked it for the most part. There were some episodes I liked, but, it was nice. Just introducing us to this world. A lot of the episodes were just kind of like one-off problems until like the last 2 episodes, maybe. But like every episode kind of had its own plot. Season 2... we started to develop a more consistent, overarching story. So I liked pretty much every episode of season 2 because every episode of season 2 had something to contribute to the overall story. So I liked season 2 a lot more than season 1. So like season 1 was here and it was good and had like ups and downs, and then season 2 just spiked. And then I think we peaked with the end of season 2 and kind of into season 3 a bit. So all around, great, really well fleshed out show. I love the characters in the show. Luce is my favorite. And one of, if not my favorite protagonist out of any of the shows I've watched on this channel in the last, man, I've been doing this channel for almost 2 years. That's crazy. But I don't know. I adore this show. I think it's great. I think you guys can tell that. I'm sad it's over, but man, it had a great ending. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really happy with it. I wish there was more I could watch of it. I already threw out a poll for the next show. I'm pretty sure Infinity Train won. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should watch Amphibia because it's like a sister show to this. So I'm sure I'll check that show out one day, but it looks like Infinity Train's winning now, which is also great because I'm actually really excited about that show. Which I know that show got canned and actually didn't have the opportunity to wrap up like this show does, so it'll be kind of rather abrupt and blunt ending, but people seem to really like it regardless, so I'm still excited to check it out. But yeah, I don't know. Got a lot of good things moving forward, and unfortunately the show has come to an end sooner than I would have liked, but still great. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Considering it's the best performing show on my channel right now, I'm assuming you guys have been. I have adored this show, so yeah. I don't really know if I have much more to add. I feel like I've talked about a lot of things. This episode, I've been recording for an hour and 19 minutes. That's ludicrous. Okay, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. It's actually getting pretty late at night for me right now. I should probably go to bed soon. But thank you all for watching the show with me. I loved it so much. And yeah, I guess with those words, all I have left to say is bye.